Hi there, Loy Machedo speaking to you from loymachedo.com. I want to give you my comments on the extremely racist comment that was placed on this Gap ad that was, that went circulating around on Twitter. Apparently, there was this photograph of this gentleman whose name is Waris Ahluwalia. He is a Sikh, a Sardar, and he had this beautiful lady standing next to him, and the title was "Make Love, Gap." So that was an ordinary ad. When some moron, bozo, monkey-eating, feces-minded earthworm scum of this planet, a turd in nature, he happened to write down, please make, instead of love, he cancelled it and said, make bombs. And below that, he put, please stop driving taxis. All right. These are my comments. First and foremost, you absolutely worthless piece of crap, whoever you are, whose parents forgot to give you a proper upbringing and proper education. First and foremost, he's a Sikh. A Sikh is an Indian, and and the Sikh community by far is one of the most peaceful, most loving natured people on the planet. I do not recollect of an incident where Sikhs have just started creating problems. The second thing is, just because you have a perception about Muslims who are with the beard doesn't make all of them terrorists, okay? The problem with the media is they happen to portray the guy with the beard and a turban holding a bomb. This is all political bullshit. I live in a Muslim country, okay? There are so many Muslims here who all have beards, they are all different. There are Muslims who are with beard, there are Muslims without beard, and they are nice people. In fact, even though I'm a tattooed guy, even though I'm an atheist, let me tell you this, they have been absolutely nice, hospitable. It's live and let live. So they have been very nice people. So for you to think all Muslims, all Arabs, all guys with a beard and a turban are terrorists, that shows your level of ignorance, incompetence, and stupidity. All right. Number three. You are a coward by yourself because you haven't to put this nice little comment and you vanished. If you so much had the balls, why don't you stood there? Why didn't you stand there and take a photograph with you writing this comment? And I'm sure a lot of people would give you a piece of their mind. The reason you can't do that is because you don't have balls. You don't have the courage. You're just one of those creatures who can hide and do things. Next one is very important point. If you really want to speak your mind out, say it out in the open. Let people know what you think. So there can be a dialogue, and if you're stupid and wrong, people can tell you on your face. Me, for example, if I feel something is wrong, I tell it on the face and I tell it the way it is. If someone starts drinking, someone starts smoking, and they do it uncontrollably, well, I give it to them on their face. I don't care who the person is. So you are absolutely wrong with it. Now, most important, which you need to understand is, stop branding people based on nationalities, based on this religion. Yes, there are some who are absolute idiots. And if you see my previous videos, I have addressed those idiots. There are some people whose culture is such whereby they are taught nonsense. You can't help it. But that doesn't mean every one of them is bad. Sometimes what happens is, let's say, for example, you go down to a village. You go down to a village and people are brought up in a particular mentality. They think like that. You just can't help it. So that is where doors have to be open. People have to be educated. They have to see life. And people who have traveled around the world, they tend to see life, and that is why they don't develop this clannish attitude. So, most important thing for you, my dear friend, monkey brain, with a small little, common sense that you have, understand that human beings are all the same. They are all the same, irrespective of what culture, what race, what nationality, whatever. Everyone's a human being. You need to accept people without identifying them. Oh, you are from this place or that religion. That's all crap. And this guy is a nice guy, man. Come on. He's just standing there with a photograph. He's doing his job as a model. Why do you need to, have a racist slur against him? I mean, if you actually look at his real name is Simranjeet Singh or something like that. No, not Simran. Sorry, his name is Waris Ahluwalia. I think he's minding his own business. So why don't you mind yours? So I just believe live and let live. If you have a difference in opinion, it is okay. It is okay to have a difference of opinion and put it out publicly, but don't sheepishly put a comment and hide somewhere behind, behind this wall of anonymity, and then watch the action. To be very honest with you, I think you helped Gap sell much more products. You made this absolutely viral, and I think we need to address this ignorance, because people like you deserve to go kill themselves somewhere, because you are an absolute liability to society. As for Waris Ahluwalia, I think congrats, you are courageous. Gap, thank you for standing up for them. And if nothing else, I think we need to address this issue of ignorance and intolerance and make sure that this world is a much better place. Loy from loymachedo.com. Thank you very much for watching. Giving his views on the racist comment on the Gap advertisement. Goodbye for now.